There once was a wealthy man who had a wonderful idea to bring children from all places with all kinds of faces together into a sailing ship. There were 40 boys and girls. They would sail their ship around the globe, so they called it the United World. The ship was just 3 weeks from shore when a hurricane bore it down. The waves were big as mountains. They felt they would surely drown. They jumped into the lifeboats, rowed away from the wreck. They didn't count them, they hadn't time. 5 children were left behind. The children fought the storm all night, then finally fell asleep. They didn't realize the ship had been blown across a reef into the lost islands. But hiding in the bushes was a watchful pair of eyes, and living in the valley were people lost in time, ruled over by a tyrant whose face was in a mask. The children must defeat him so they can escape at last from the lost islands. The lost islands.
Keep it down, you'll have the guards here. Too much noise. It's being overconfident. They're still looking for us on the island, you know.
Oh, the great Mark should have come in.
I hate the water.
What's wrong with it?
It's wet. Anyway, I had to keep a lookout for you two noisy clots. Say, did any of you hear anything, well, odd during the night?
When?
I don't know. I half woke up and I thought I heard something, like a plane.
You're kidding.
Get it? I was probably dreaming.
I'm hungry. Any more for breakfast?
Trust you.
You want to race to the rocks, Tony?
You'll never learn. Okay, 10-yard start.
Try not to make so much noise, will you?
Ready, set, go!
Hey, that's 15.
No chattering, Aaron. You'll be late for school. And I've no mind for facing Mr. Coulter yet again.
Can I ask one question, Mama?
Well, I suppose one question will do no harm.
What be thy question?
Well, in the night, I thought I heard a noise, so I got up and went to the window and looked out. And up in the sky, I saw a bird falling down. It were as big as a house.
Well, now, that were quite a dream you had.
What kind of bird?
Well, I never before seen the like.
Eat your breakfast. And you, miss.
I say it could be anything.
I don't know.
What do you think it is, Mark?
Of a light aircraft. It's the sort of material they use for light planes. Well, see, it hasn't been in the water very long at all.
I'd go along with that.
Then a plane crashed off this island last night.
Well, it's what I think, Suyi.
Possible.
Pretty flimsy evidence.
All right, David. It's a waste of time trying to tell our brain here anything.
Oh, come on, Mark.
Go and pack our gear.
Where you off to?
3 of us are going over to the hut today, remember?
To visit Mr. Quinn and Jason, yeah? I hope we don't meet any of the Prime Minister's guards on the way.
Oh, we'll be okay. They seem to keep pretty clear of the volcano. So far, that is.
Drink?
No, thanks. Volcano's just up ahead.
Thanks.
Get ready for the big climb.
Hello, Jason. Hi. I'm really pleased to see you.
Hi there.
Come in. No one saw you. Didn't see a living soul. Where's your dad? Look. He'll be stronger and more like his old self every day. His sight improves also. We're happy here. It would be better still if our family were all together, as we used to be.
Certainly doesn't look like the same man we rescued from prison on Marlow. I say, Jason, you didn't happen to hear anything unusual during the night, did you? Any unusual noise?
Like a really noisy bird.
Nay, nothing. We sleep heavily after the day's work. Do you mean there were a plane?
I think so. I'm not sure. This morning, I found a piece of wreckage down near the lagoon. One might have crashed into the sea near here.
But with someone else, have not heard it as well.
Well, that's what I say.
Forget it, it's not important.
Come, my father will want to greet all of you.
You're looking great, Mr. Quinn. Jason says you can really see well now.
Aye, I'll be blind no longer. I see all I wish to see, sometimes more.
Father, the sun be hot. Why not rest a while?
There be no need of rest, son. I'll be quite awake.
Our friends wanted to know if we'd heard an aeroplane during the night. An aeroplane's the name given in the outside world to the devils who live behind the clouds. It's a machine?
That's it.
A machine that flies through the sky like a bird and carries people inside its belly.
That's a pretty good way to describe it.
Some can fly right round the world in the time it takes the sun to rise and set and rise again.
Then how big be this world?
Well, the world is about 27,000 miles around. Tambu is 3 miles long, so that means the world is 9,000 times bigger than this island. That's putting it pretty simply. It doesn't quite work like that.
You really do not know how big the world is.
Over the past 2 centuries, the Q people have lost most of the knowledge they brought with them, Su Ying. At school, we learn only what the Q wish us to know of. For us, Tambu and Marlow are the world. We know nothing of what lies outside.
Makes me feel as if I'm Einstein all of a sudden.
You know the moon up there in the sky, Mr. Quinn? The same one you can see almost every night. Well, people have flown up there and walked on it.
Did you hear, Father?
We have ships that sail underneath the sea. We call them submarines, and boxes that send pictures through the air.
Lies! Ye fill my children's heads with lies.
Nay, Father.
Show me proof, then.
We can't actually, Mr. Quinn. You see, all the books and magazines we had on board our ship were stolen from us by the Q.
It pains me to do what I must. But I cannot have the heads of my children filled with false notions. Therefore, I forbid all of you from here on in to see any of my family. If ye decide to go against me in this, then you shall force me to do that would grieve me sorely.
This be what I saw in the sky.
He has the fever. Our friends will help. He'll be from the outside, like them. But tomorrow, Aaron, we can take care of him till then.
When the meal be over, fetch the blankets. I'll meet you behind the barrels.
You've been whispering together, the pair of you, since you returned home. And after the ruckus I had with the school teachers today, it is no wonder you hide your heads.
I'm sorry, Mama.
It was my fault.
I've no doubt of that. So in future, if you have the inclination to go visiting your brother and your father, you'll kindly inform me of it first. Mind, I know how you feel. It's a difficult situation, but we must learn to live with it. At least your father be alive. We must thank the gods for that. And how do you think I feel, knowing him to be so close? Being able to see him so seldom. I see my scolding hasn't spoiled your appetites.
Now off you go. And not a word to our mother, G.
Have you lost your mind, son?
I know. I had to come. Something happened today I think you should know of. It be Father. He's forbidden us to make any further contact with us strangers, our friends. He says they'll be filling our heads with their fancy ideas and tales of the outside world, and he'll have none of it. Mother, he's wrong. I came to ask you what we should do.
I'll try and arrange to steal across the island tomorrow to see thy father. There'll be few people abroad before sunup to see me leave. I make no promises, Jason.
Will you speak to Aaron and Helen in the meantime?
Do they not know of this? Were they not with thee today?
Not today. Not for several days. What's wrong? I don't understand.
No more do I.
Look. His eyes are moving. His eyes are moving.
Where am I?
You'd be in a cave. On the island of Tambu. My name be Helen Quinn, and this be my brother, Aaron.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
My name's Jimmy. Jimmy Williams. Plane had engine trouble. Had to bail out. Is there a radio anywhere on the island? Must send a message. Let them know where I am. Must be a radio. Must have a postal service to send messages.
Nay, sir. Jimmy.
We have friends on the island. Strangers like ye be, from the outside world. Tomorrow I will fetch them. They will know what to do.
Don't go.
I will tell my friends to bring medicine. They have some in a box. I hope the food and water help to strengthen ye. Until tomorrow.
Goodbye, Jimmy.
Sit you down. Well, thank thee both to tell me where you've been. And where you were today, for I know it was not with your father or your brother. Well, I'm waiting.
Diane! Helen! Good morning. Don't you move now. You shouldn't have come. Your father will only be angry.
I had my mother's permission. Su Ying, where be the others?
David is the only one here. Mark and Tony and Anna have taken the raft upstream to cut some vines.
There be something I must show ye. Or fetch David quickly. Oh, Su Ying, bring the box of medicine.
He has a bad fever.
There's one thing. Mark did hear a plane all right. These are antibiotics. I don't know. Maybe we should just give him aspirin.
Nice of you to bother. But I doubt if you can fix what's busted up inside. Unless there's a hospital on the island.
Mm-mm.
Didn't think so.
We will take care of you. We can't take him into the village.
Here's the aspirin. This'll help the fever and ease the pain a bit. We were shipwrecked here weeks ago. There's 5 of us on the island.
You're not from that sailing ship. The one that was lost. United World?
We are.
Yes.
I helped in the search. We gave you up as dead.
We're still alive and kicking. But it's not easy to stay that way on Tambu.
Please don't give up. Try to get well. We can take care of you.
Yes, we can. But I don't think we should move him. Not just yet.
Can you make him well?
We can try.
Do I hear aright? Do my ears deceive me? After knowing my feelings on this matter, you go ahead and allow our daughter to again contact these strangers.
'Twere necessary. A man's life hangs in the balance.
Aye, another stranger. To my mind, there be too many strangers in our lives already.
Nay, Father.
I'd remind thee, Adam, 'twere these same strangers who brought thee from Marlow and gave thee back to us. To my mind, they be our very good friends, and we be in their debt.
Beth, thee will leave this matter in my hands. I'll brook no interference. I will not have the minds of our children corrupted by these fantastic tales of a world we know nothing of. It would unsettle them perhaps for the rest of their lives. Beth tortures me to do what I must do. It means that we must be separated again. But I will guard the minds and souls of our children.
Adam, 'tis all in thy mind. You be not quite well yet.
I go now to give myself up to the Prime Minister. And will soon deliver these so-called friends into his hands.
Nay, Adam. I forgive your father. He be not yet in his right mind.
Never defy your father, son.
I've no wish to. But how can I make you see that what you plan to do is badly judged? I respect and love you, Father, and would not go against you for the world. But this time I must.
Out of my way!
All right, then. So it's proof you want. Come with me to a place where Helen and I used to go when we were children. There, perhaps, you'll find the proof you seek.
Jimmy, what can we do about my father? He cannot understand.
Helen, I wish there was some way I could help you. Maybe there is. There may be time.
We made a stretcher. We're gonna take him back to the ship with us. It'll be better there.
Hello, Jimmy. I'm Mark. This is Anna.
I'm Tony.
I heard you playing the night before last.
We'll get you fit and well again.
Mark, bring the stretcher over here. Now let's see how we're gonna do this.
Helen, will your father be angry if he finds out you're there and have seen her? I'm afraid. Hello, Father.
Mr. Quinn,
My name be Adam Quinn.
Yes. I know.
Tis only a fool who will not admit he were wrong. I've misjudged ye. I've kept a closed mind. I should have listened and learned, as we can all learn from one another. Mr. Williams is dead. He leaves us to go to a better place. He hurt very bad inside. He knew for some little time that he had died, but before he did, he spoke to me of many things. Wonderful things. He helped me to understand a little the vastness which lies beyond these islands. He spoke of war and of peace and of man's achievement over the past 200 years. And he spoke of hope. Well, I speak of friendship. Now we must lay our friend to rest, then go our separate ways, as we must for now. But our friendship will bind us and hold us together through the troubled times we must face.
So Tony, Mark and David, Anna and Suyin are left there on the island. Who knows what could begin? Adventure lies before them, danger lies behind. And as they go on searching, what new troubles will they find?